In the last episode, Topknot, Ironhammer, and Felix investigated the missing bridge and dragon statues to find a way across the frozen floor, while Ironhammer and Felix were testing out the pressure plate intended for another dragon statue. Topknot was able to spot a thin wooden board next to the door they came through. Using this plank, they were able to climb down to the frozen waters and sail their way to the other side. The three made their way up and out of the cave. Now standing on top of a preserved worm, they must make their way up the cliff with booming steps echoing near them. As for Ptrip, he was able to get the coordinates of the other guys by having Tommy John scry for Felix using the crystal ball. After stocking up with what remains in Cirrus, he made his way through the Illuminate portal. Destined to find his forgotten group, he instead was greeted by a hello and a bang as Claude the bartender blew himself up after finding Topknot's explosive skull. He now heads to the Illuminate outpost with a certain someone's wiring in his pocket. Welcome back to Retrograde, a D&D campaign by Fudge Roll. I am Derek, and these are my dominoes. Andrew Akers.
Arrivederci.
Ty Sheets.
Hola.
Ian Jones.
Oh, God, hi.
And Jesse Wagner. What was that?
It was too much pressure. I couldn't think of a language.
You live in China.
Yeah, but that would have been too cliche.
Yeah, I did that last week. So.
I can't just do Chinese every time. Come on. Konnichiwa.
I have a real quick thing I want to add before we start. Did you guys hear about Wilford Brimley?
I don't know what any of those words mean.
Wilford Brimley, diabetes.
Oh, the diabetes guy.
He passed yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Sad.
Way to lighten the mood, Derek. Just in time for our game.
Oh, I thought we'd do a little new segment.
Yeah.
Who the fuck died today?
Yeah, who died today?
Not just who died today, but reading their last tweets.
Yeah, that's not morbid or anything.
So the one I wanted to focus on was, he tweeted out a couple days ago, what would be my wrestler name? Popular choices included the Underquaker, Brimstone, Kilford Brimley, the Diabeestus, or WWE Wilford Wrestling Entertainment.
I definitely like the diabetes one. Jesse, you could take over that one.
I could it'd be like, just pass the torch.
I was going to say the mantle's been passed down to you. I mean, does diabetes need a new spokesperson? Jesse?
I think they do.
You could totally get in on
I've
that.
got a lane.
Yeah, advocate for diabetes.
Yeah, we need to flip it on its head.
Find out if diabetes is right for you.
Yeah, so you're walking Claude to the Illuminate outpost. You're just following the dirt path heading south. We'll say, based on the map, you're a couple seconds away from reaching the bridge before you hit the outpost. If there's anything you wanted to do or say before getting there.
Can I see anyone yet? Or, I mean, is it still pretty far away?
It's coming up. You can see there's probably about 6 or so people standing around the outpost.
How's Claude doing? Is he all right? I mean, he did just explode essentially, but I mean, is he,
His face is missing.
yeah. Is he like Two-Face? Like,
No, just his bottom row of teeth.
He's two-faced, but it's horizontal.
it's this way now. Got it.
Yeah, he's super overbite, but he's still pretty chipper.
I guess we shouldn't have worried about you blowing up a child. That was a pretty weak bomb.
Well, he rolled his saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like most bombs, just walking away from it, you'd still probably get more hurt than just losing your teeth.
To be fair, it's a tiny little handheld device, so.
Specifically made for killing children.
I just want to yell out, help! My friend needs help. He's his face is all messed up. Someone help! Just gonna kind of keep yelling help over and over again.
After a couple times of screaming, the 2 guards and another man similar build to Claude will run up to you, and that man will say, "Oh my goodness, what happened?"
Well, he went to go touch this skull, and it just blew up. And I have his teeth here, and I also have the bomb, essentially, or what the remnants of it here. So I don't know if you guys know anything about this, or if you can help him out.
The guy's gonna say, "Oh my God, Claude, you know not to touch the skulls. Don't worry, I'm Perry. I'm his cousin. I can take care of him for you."
You're Perry or
Perry.
Terry?
Perry.
Harry?
Perry. You got it right.
It has a P and a T in the name. One is silent.
Yeah.
You have to get,
Like,
you have to
like
guess
my
which
name.
one.
Terry.
Perry.
Harry. All right. I like that, Harry. So, Harry, can we figure out where we're going to take Claude here to help him out? Do you have like a medical tent, or is there another person?
This time one of the guards steps up and says, "We can take him into the far corner of the outpost. There's a medical tent. We can at least hold him until we can get him somewhere better."
Derek just wanted to talk normal again, so he had a guard come over.
I had to.
I'm gonna take a bite of Larry and
Perry.
Barry. Okay. I'm gonna go with the guard taking Claude to the medical tent. That way, then I can give him his teeth.
Okay. Yeah, you can follow Perry, Claude, and the guard over to we'll say the left side where there's a woman waiting for any instances where somebody blows up half their teeth, and she'll direct you to a bed that you can lay him down on.
Very specific. And what's her name?
Her name is Jennifer.
Yennefer? Okay.
Jennifer. There's a J and a Y. So Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Jennifer? All right. So now that he's taken care of, can I ask Jennifer if she knows where that cave leads, and if it leads to, like, if it goes through the mountain, like a secret tunnel, or if it just is a dead end?
Oh, I don't know.
This is going to be one of those games, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with that. If you would like an answer, I would say maybe check with Guinevere.
Guinevere.
She seems to be the one that talks most about that cave. I tend to just stick to my little tent here.
And where can I find Guinevere?
She's on the other side. You can see her. She's actually waving to us right now. She's the short little lady with the trinkets.
Jennifer, I appreciate the help, and I hope that you can help our friend here. And here's his teeth, and I'm gonna put his teeth in her hands.
Oh, thank you. I had an ice bucket over there, but this is fine too. Be sure to stop by to see him again. I mean, if you want to, we'll be here.
Sounds good. Toodaloo. And I want to go over to Guinevere.
Toodaloo. Perry waved at you.
See ya. Claude? Oh, Perry.
Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
You walk over to the far reach of the outpost, up to a stand with various different trinkets, jewelry. You see there's a couple golden nuts in a bowl on the center of the table.
Nuts.
Yes, nuts.
Of the golden variety?
Mostly golden.
Outside of nuts, is there anything else here?
Yeah, no, just like I said, like jewelry and stuff, like necklaces. I mean, basically like cheap stuff you'd see at a fair or something.
Can I go and talk with Guinevere? Is she nearby?
Yeah, she's just standing right by her stand. She'll ask you if you need any help. Oh, dearie, can I get you anything?
You sound vaguely like Jennifer over there. Are you two sisters? Like Jennifer and Guinevere?
Not at all. Jennifer sounds like this. It was more higher, like kind of like Winry.
Like who?
Like, never mind.
There's no man behind the curtain.
Guinevere, I apologize for imposing some of my misogynistic views, or imposing a misogynistic view on you. I meant no disrespect. I think you have a lovely voice. Now,
Thank you.
I was asking Jennifer over there if she knew about the cave that I found Claude near. Do you know anything about that cave?
No, not that I know of.
Because there's a few of my there's a person that I'm looking for that I was directed that he may be in this area, maybe in the cave based on what we saw, and I wasn't sure if it was a dead end through the cave or if it was like a secret tunnel through the cave, through the mountain.
You said a friend?
An acquaintance, someone that I'm trying to find. And then can I pull out my wanted poster and say, this is what he looks like?
Yeah, you can pull it out.
Whip it out.
In
front of the nuts.
No, not in front of Guinevere. She's sweet. Oh, him. No one's been in that cave for years. I've seen him pass by through here, though. But that's all I can tell you.
Do you know where they were going?
I'm afraid that's information I can't just give up. They didn't mention another man.
Well, what can I do to get some information from you? I mean, I have a good set of hands here. More than happy to help. If you need help, sorting your nuts or, anything like that. I'm really good at handling nuts, so.
It has been a while since I've cleaned them. So if you would like to polish my nuts, I could give you some more information, a little tidbit.
Do you like a spit shine, or do you have a polish? Because I am a little parched. I don't know if I can produce much saliva here in this frozen tundra.
I was looking forward to you spitting on my nuts, but if you can't, there's some polish. You brought it up. You said spit. You said spit.
I said spit shine.
I have some polish here you can use and some cloths.
Wonderful. I'll help polish your nuts.
All right. Wizards of the Coast. What check do I use to polish some nuts?
Could be dexterity.
Yeah, it's a straight dexterity check.
Performance.
Performance.
Ooh,
check.
performance. I think that's the difference.
How centrally can you polish them?
All right. Yeah, let's do a performance.
17.
Those are some clean nuts.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you first looked at them, they didn't look that dirty. But it turns out some of them were actually coated in dust. So about half the nuts actually turned black, interestingly enough. The gold kind of rubbed off of it.
Jesus.
Nice.
Oh, how wonderful. You did a great job.
That sounds so much like Professor Oak from Pokemon Snap. Wow.
Wonderful.
Great shot.
So now that I've, polished your nuts and made them, the right color, can you provide me with some information now?
Like I said, I did see the boy in your picture. I did tell them about the cave. I've been there before. It does lead out to an open field and a mountain, but you should not risk going there, especially alone.
Are there any dangers or anything in the cave because I do need to find them, but if they went through the cave, there's no other way to get where they are without going through the cave, correct?
That is right, but there are many dangers. I was there once with my dog, Benji, and he passed trying to save me, so I can't tell you what you're going to see.
Thank you for letting me polish your nuts and providing me the information, but I know what I need to do.
Of course. If you come back here alive, I'd love for you to polish my nuts again.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just going to turn around and walk away. I'm going to go over and check on Claude, and I'm probably going to head to this cave then.
Yeah, well, you can stop over at Claude real quick. Right now, we'll say Jennifer is working on trying to push his teeth back into the gums.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He's just,
Say, hey, Claude, how you feeling?
He's in the middle of surgery, and you're just, hey, buddy.
Yeah, there's no Novocaine or anything. She's just popping these boys back in there. nerve endings or not.
So, Claude, once you're done with this little procedure, what were you doing near the cave? Do you want to accompany me there? Don't say anything if you want to come. That wasn't a word. So, yeah, well, whenever you're done, just get ready and we'll head.
He'll nod a little bit.
I'll bring Claude. Claude's my favorite. He's my drinking buddy.
What about me? Can I come too?
No.
Barry, you get away. No, Barry can come. I mean, the more the merrier. So yeah, and plus that way then he can keep doing the voices.
Yeah, don't want to waste them.
I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, so we'll say this is probably going to take another 15, 20 minutes, so we can cut over to the other guys.
Am I able to make another stealth check to try to attempt to hide?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, I rolled a 18 plus 1, 19.
Wait, did we see what happened? What came up? I kind of forget what we did last week.
It was a bunch of loud thumping. We had seen the dragon underneath the ice. We got the dog collar. Then there was thumping. I was hiding, and then you guys were still standing more toward the center.
Yeah. So Top Knot, you're okay. You're hidden behind not a huge boulder, but a big enough rock to hide you.
Oh God!
And you can still hear these thumping footsteps coming towards you.
Please don't be a cat. Please don't be a cat.
I walk towards the thumping. Can I figure out where the thumping's coming from?
Is this real?
It's coming from the west.
I will go towards the west.
You're going towards it?
I want to find the thumping.
I'm just gonna watch from where I'm hidden.
Felix, are you doing anything, or are you also watching?
I mean, I'm watching, but I'm also kind of not trusting this ominous thumping.
As you should.
So I am also going to try to find a place that'll fit my bulk.
I'm the only one not hiding.
Well, the way he said you're going to check it out makes me think we probably fucking shouldn't.
I know from the last game you were saying that it's a pretty open space. There wasn't a lot of places to hide. I thought I was only able to hide because of my race, because I can hide even when I'm partially obscured.
Diminutive stature.
Yeah, exactly. You're the only one small enough to really hide behind one of these rocks.
Last game I had seen where that tower was over that little wall and the cliff to that side there. How high is that?
So the tower is actually pushed back pretty far, but just to get up this cliff, we'll say is about 20 feet or so.
From where I'm hiding, can I be panning back and forth between watching Iron Hammer, and then I want to look over to this cliff face and see if there's any climbing routes or anything that looks doable.
Okay, first roll me a perception.
14.
Okay, and then roll me an investigation.
Oh, not as good. 12.
All right, so with your investigation roll, your perception roll, as Ironhammer is making his way
down.
No, not downtown. We did that last week.
On my way down.
With the snow buffeting, kind of hiding his figure, you're able to see another figure in the distance coming towards you. As you swing your way towards the cliff face, you don't see the perfect route, but you are able to find a couple of footholds that you could make your way up.
How long would it take me if I try to do another tinkering check to make this grappling hook? Would it take, is that something that I could do semi-instantly, as a turn, or is that something that I'm going to have to do at a different time? From seeing where this figure was approaching, do I think I'm able to construct this before it gets too much closer?
I mean, you're able to construct and do whatever you need to. You're not going to be the first one that whatever this thing sees. So you have plenty of time.
In that case, I'm going to try to do a tinkering check to work on this grappling hook.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and roll that. Ironhammer, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find the thumping.
Yeah, can we see this figure?
Yeah.
If you roll me perception checks.
I rolled a 15 on my tinker check, by the way.
I rolled a 18 on my perception.
I rolled a 2. Oh, +5, I rolled a 7.
All right. Ironhammer, you're easily able to see this figure approaching. Even though it looks to be the color of the snow, it's huge and heading towards you. Felix, you just see the snow buffeting Ironhammer. Top Knot, with that tinkering check, you're able to tell you have enough time and space to be able to work on your grappling hook and get it made fairly quickly.
So yeah, one thing I am going to note here that I completely forgot is I have all the potions from Scarlet yet too.
Right. Yeah, those are all in your pack.
Okay.
Although I should note the only difference is you don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea what they are. Yeah. I mean, just thinking out loud. I know I had the mysterious blue potion, which we don't know what it does anyway. That turns things into butterflies and people into bears and
that thing.
magnets, sheep.
Yeah.
There's the orange potion, which is the shrinking potion. Enlarging potion, I don't remember what color that one was.
I think it was green.
Okay. Then I have my switch potion and then the potion I just picked up that I sent over to you.
So Trip is an alchemist, though, right?
Yeah.
Is he able to do a kind of check on his potions to identify them?
Yeah. That's what I was bringing up. We can do a check to see how well he can tell. If not, it's just a color, and we see what the effect is later.
On a sidebar, I took books from Winry's, right?
You're right. You had an alchemy book too.
Okay, not that it's the best time to use it, but
he pulls out his book and starts reading.
Well, I just I remembered it the other day when I was thinking about the mushrooms that are in my pack.
Oh yeah.
That I'm not sure how I want to use, but if I want to ever identify those mushrooms, I have some kind of ability to do it. When I'm at work, I just think about things sometimes.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, you could use that to check out the mushrooms or any other vegetation or whatever you come on.
I really want that as like a Jesse quote from now on. I think about things sometimes.
How so? Is Ironhammer's actively moving away from me? Correct.
Yeah. As for now, he's walking away, getting closer and closer to whatever this figure is.
So I see this thing. This thing looks. Does this thing see us? Does it seem like it's moving purposefully towards us?
Yeah, you can't make out any distinctive features on this thing. You just see a big looming figure coming towards you until after a couple seconds you don't see it anymore.
Oh, spooky.
It just becomes snow again.
Very spooky.
I'm going to throw my grappling hook up, see if I can catch anything on top of the...
You guys seeing this?
We'll say you roll me a strength.
Okay. Fuck yes. All right. 16 minus 1, 15.
And I don't think I asked. This grappling hook, is it one of the old school like throw over, try to catch?
Yes.
It's not like an automatic shootout thing.
No, I figured that would take a much longer amount of time. I don't think I had the raw materials for that anyway.
Okay. Yeah, with a 15, you're able to pretty easily throw it over, which is surprising. Like 20 feet up and over the cliff, and you pull on it, and it catches on a rock or on the overhang.
It's those fear muscles.
Yeah, those adrenaline muscles.
I'm gonna climb.
But you're not gonna call out to your companions that, hey, come with me.
I'm going to climb.
All right, roll me a survival. No, not survival. What? Athletics.
Hey, I rolled a natural 19 minus 1, 18. I'm rolling pretty good today.
Yeah, with your squirrely little body, you're able to climb up pretty quickly.
Oh, thank God. And then once I get up to the top, I'm going to say, guys, come on, let's get out of here.
Am I supposed to kill these assholes?
I don't know what that thing is,
Should be in my wallet.
but I feel a lot safer up here. At this point, I'm no longer stealth because I'm calling out.
You're the astral surveillance squad, so you better surveil.
I'm gonna surveil it from up here. I have a better view. Do I see anything different now that I have a different perspective over the battlefield?
Roll me a perception.
Oh, not as good. 12. I'm sorry, 11.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, the snow's still coming down pretty hard. It's even harder. Yeah, now that you're on top of the cliff, you can see the storm has actually picked up due to the higher elevation. So you're not able to see as clearly as you were on the... You can look out. You can now see the worm under the ice in its entirety. You see Felix kind of standing in the middle near where he picked up the collar. You can see Ironhammer now on your right side walking into the storm. But you do not see whatever figure it was you saw earlier.
How far out is Ironhammer from me now?
He's probably about 40 feet heading on to 50 feet away.
Ironhammer, come back this way a little bit. I can't provide you support from that far.
Can I hear him, or is it too windy?
Roll me a perception.
In the meantime, I'm going to look over and notice the rope now hanging off the side of this cliff.
I called out to you also.
It's a 17 for my perception.
Yeah, Jesse, Felix, since Top Knot yelled out, you can turn around and you see this rope and you follow it and you can see him waving from above.
Okay.
Ironhammer, you are able to hear Top Knot through the gusts.
I'm going to pretend it's too windy and that I can't hear him.
Okay, got it. Perfect.
I just see him continuing to walk then.
All right, Felix, if you want to roll me in athletics.
Man, you guys are just going to leave me behind. You're not going to come help me.
I've tried. I have a ranged weapon. I can't go further than 30 feet. you're further than 40.
Felix, you make it up maybe about halfway, but you've done enough climbing for this day, and you fall straight back on your back.
I'm not even paying attention to him. I'm looking out toward where Ironhammer is going because this is a terrifying experience right now.
So I fell 10 feet onto my back. Did I take any damage?
Yeah, you took we'll say 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Blunt damage, blunt force.
I'm just going to lay there in the snow where I fell.
Have I been eaten yet?
I was going to say, how about you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Rest in peace. Hey, natural 20.
Are you trying to kill yourself off?
Find out what this thing is.
Hey, a natural 20 though. I mean, to be fair, we are searching the astrals. We know they might be out this way. He could be investigating, but I'm just upset that he's just walking away.
Got a job to do. We should do our job and murder things.
We should at least be doing.
You didn't like that idea when I was playing Scarlet, trying to kill all the tyrants. So
yeah, but that's because they were people, not monsters.
How do you know that the Astro isn't a person?
That's true. I'm going to talk to him and find out.
They said a slimy, grotesque monster.
Yeah, well, I mean, some kids are slimy and
yeah, I mean Jesse's slimy and grotesque too, but we still play D&D with him.
It's true.
Ironhammer, you continue walking west.
Do I lose sight of him as he disappears into this snowstorm?
I'm calling out, hello, is there anybody there?
You do lose sight of him, even though he's moving quite slowly. A burst of buffeting snow hit your face, Ironhammer, with such force that you take 10 points of damage and you're knocked on your ass.
Is that with the natural 20?
You with my Constitution?
That's with the saving throw.
Yeah, you might want to get the fuck out of there.
You didn't see anything, but just this force.
Oh, well, what's the save? I didn't add my modifier. What was the saving throw?
It was 18. You passed it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I see.
But you still take that much damage and you're knocked down. You saw, actually, roll me investigation.
I think we can take him. A nice fat 2.
Oh, you didn't notice anything then. This thing could have been in front of you. It could have been 50 feet away. All you know is whatever it is pushed you down without even touching you. Felix, if you want to attempt another athletics, go ahead. And Andrew.
I'm going to sneak a quick glance over my shoulder toward that tower. And now that I'm on top of this cliff, what am I seeing?
Roll me another perception.
I rolled a 15.
16.
Okay, Felix, yeah, you're able to more handedly climb your way up. Not as quick as Top Knot, but you're able to stand next to him as he flips around real quick. And Top Knot, you are able to see this tower is probably about 75 or so feet away, but the storm is just raging, and that's all you can make out just because it's dark color.
The storm is raging between myself and the tower?
Yes.
Is that just difficult terrain? Like, does it look like something I'd be able to weather?
Yeah. You think you can make it through, but you're gonna have to make multiple checks before making it there just to see what's around you.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back over to Felix. Can you see Ironhammer? He disappeared into that snow.
I got a 10 on my perception check.
I don't know what that means.
You can't make out Ironhammer perfectly, but you're able to see a kind of fat blob on the ground.
Come on.
I'm going to turn to Top Knot and say, I see a fat blob over there. That's probably our buddy.
Usually with most other places we've been to, you're the one referred to as a fat blob. It's fine.
At
Man,
least I don't have a piss hat.
I am going to prepare my my flame stick, but I'm gonna load it with the projectiles, and I'm just gonna get it ready. And I mean, I don't know if at this point I'm able to hold any kind of attack action, but I want to, if I can, if you allow me to do that. And I want the trigger to be when Iron Hammer comes back our way, and if something else enters into my range, I want to attack it right then and there as soon as it's 30 feet out.
Got it. All right.
I'm just prepping for it.
I have a question here, Cliff. Jesse, what are you wearing? Like, what's Felix wearing? Not you personally.
Right now I'm wearing red gym shorts and an orange tank top. No, Felix is wearing a druid robe, thick underwear.
Okay.
You're wearing underwear? No, you're not wearing any yet.
Yeah, I did. I bought some.
You bought some.
You bought underwear.
Well, I didn't buy it. I'm wearing socks and I'm wearing those fancy snow boots.
Magic boots.
All right. I wasn't sure because I was listening to one of the other episodes and it was canon that you're constantly peeing. So
Is that freezing?
yeah, I was curious if that was freezing. So
Wow, I thought I got my pee issue figured out.
Oh no.
Can you?
That's the whole side
I was
quest.
just kind of hoping that everyone forgot.
No, at this point, it's just kind of been plugged up with frozen pee since you got here.
Oh, that expands.
It's building pressure. I'm gonna have a weapon at some point.
Felix, make me a medicine check.
Or it's just going to explode like a balloon.
Matter's just slowly gonna keep like a frozen icicle just slowly coming out. So you're gonna have a little sword.
All right, yeah, it's at this point right now, just looking over the cliff, it's very noticeable how tight and just ready to pop it is.
I love how we're in the middle of this really tense moment where Ian is about to die and
Ty's thinking about my character's dick.
No, I understand.
All right, Iron Hammer, what are we doing here?
I stand up.
Got it.
that's half his movement speed.
I guess I'll start slowly backing away, but I'm gonna back up. So I'm facing from where I got hit to see if anything pokes its face out.
Okay, we'll say you're able to back up until you hit the cliff. Your heels kind of kick the back of the cliff. And once you put your arms out, you can feel the rope on your left hand.
Not a great climber, as we found out, but I guess I'll try and climb the rope.
All right, if you want to roll me in athletics.
Am I seeing anything following him?
No, you see nothing.
And Ian can't climb, so let's see.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
Did you really?
Gets all the way to the top and then falls, takes 20 points.
slips off. God, I'm done with climbing, dude. If anything involves climbing, I'll just wait for you guys for the rest of the story.
Iron Hammer, you don't even make it up like an inch. You grab it and immediately slip off.
I could have jumped higher into the air.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you couldn't even jump. You immediately land on your ass. If you want to try to get up again, you can and climb.
I'm still not seeing anything.
Nope. At this point, you see nothing again.
I guess I'll make another attempt.
Iron Hammer, come on. We got to get out of here.
That's athletics. Or nice. I got a 6 this time. I have good athletics. I get a +4 to athletics. I can't fucking climb anything.
You stand back up and attempt to climb again. This time you get about halfway again, similar to Felix. Top Knot, roll me another perception.
20.
At this point, you're able to see, you're so intent on Iron Hammer getting up that you notice a large figure appears underneath. A huge white creature, hairy, grabs the end of the rope and pulls. However, due to Iron Hammer's size, it's not able to pull him all the way down.
I'm gonna take my shot. I'm firing at it.
Okay, roll me I guess a hit?
Yep, rolling a hit. Oh yeah, man. I rolled a 23.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, it does. All right. 9 9 points of damage. And he needs to do a dexterity saving throw.
8.
Okay, so what damage did I say?
9.
He takes 9. It would have been half if he saved.
Yeah, so you shoot out this burst of flame at this,
This is with my silver shard, firing the silver shard with the fire effect engine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you shoot this silver projectile.
Ooh, it is still fire damage though. So I don't know if he takes anything extra or what the deal is with this type of creature.
Right, yeah. You take the shot. This silver projectile shoots into this just huge white monstrosity. We'll say it enters its upper chest as this puff of flame shoots out as it enters its body. This thing actually takes 18 points of damage, and it is scared once it feels the fire enter its body.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to reload.
Can I see this monster?
Yeah, you can see. You notice it gets frightened once it's shot and lets go of the rope.
What the fuck is that thing?
Kill it. Maybe he's friendly. Maybe he's a beast. Talk to him, Felix.
Well, instead of talking to him, I'm going to cast Entangle.
What's your DC?
13.
Oh yeah, this thing. 26.
Jesus fucking Christ.
This thing's huge.
Pissy vines out of here.
You cast entanglement. Just because of the environment, you're not able to get the full strength of your vines. So they grips part of this thing's ankles, but it's easily able to snap it away and will start to reach for the rope again.
Are we rolling for initiative?
That's up to you guys. If you either want to roll or Ironhammer, you can attempt to climb up again.
Am I on the ground? Nah, I'm just gonna hit it.
You're still a couple feet on the rope.
It's below you.
I'm just gonna drop down and smack him.
Okay, roll me initiative then.
You want us to roll? All of us roll initiative?
Yeah. If Ironhammer's gonna engage.
19.
Unless you two want to turn away and just start running.
No.
Just leave. I'm never gonna climb the rope, so if you gone forever.
I have the upper hand in this right now, so if the tides turn, I might run, but right now.
I got a 20 as well, again.
I rolled a 13.
All right, and this thing, only 6. Okay. All right, so yeah, Ironhammer will start with you.
I guess I can do that. Can I just drop down on the ground next to the monster?
Yeah, that's fine. It's standing right next to the rope anyway, so you can let go, and you're standing. This thing towers over you. I'd say it's at least double your height.
Most things tower over me, so that's okay. I'm gonna drop down next to him. Are Felix and Top Knot within 30 feet?
Yes, they're about 25 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to cast Bless, which is a concentration spell. I can bless up to 3 creatures of my choice, so the 3 of us. Whenever you guys make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can add it
to the attack or to the roll to hit.
The attack roll to hit.
Okay, gotcha.
Or and any saving throws.
Cool. It's on to me then.
So that lasts for a minute. It's on everybody. I can cast on 3 things.
Cool.
Okay, so everyone's blessed. I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate the mace, the Morning Star.
Okay, got it.
And then that's my turn.
I'm next up. I'm taking my shot. I already have it reloaded, and I'm going to use his D4. another 23 plus 2, so 25 to hit.
What was your roll? It wasn't a natural 20.
No, I rolled an 18. 18 plus 2 plus 5.
Yep, that hits.
Alrighty, and 6, 9, 10. Another saving throw, DC 13, dexterity.
What was that? Just a 4.
Okay, cool. So you take 10 points of damage. Again, with my fire, with that fire damage. So I don't know if you want to double that or what you wanted to do.
Yeah, again, since it's fire damage, you shoot this thing. We'll say you hit it midsection. It almost doubles over in pain. It takes 20 points of fire damage. And Felix, up to it's you now. This thing's kind of hunched over.
Bonus action. I'm reloading again.
So I'm going to reach into my pack and pull out one of the bombs that Winry gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to I'm going to yell out to Ironhammer, hey buddy, look out.
You're gonna hit me?
No, but I'm throwing a bomb at the fucking monster that you're standing near.
Yeah, so for this, Iron Hammer will give you advantage on trying to avoid this
So in
thing.
other words, yes, you're going to hit me.
But the ground, it's difficult terrain because he cast his entangling vines earlier.
It wasn't strong enough.
It wasn't strong enough to hold the creature, but the terrain is still difficult terrain. Like it's still
No,
there.
because
It's just not.
that's a concentration spell. So
Is your bomb a concentration spell?
no, but I gotta concentrate to throw it.
No, because it's only concentration if you're using another like you can have a concentration and still do other stuff, but as soon as you have another concentration thrown in, then it breaks the concentration at first.
No.
Or if you take
Okay.
damage.
Do you have any other range spells? Don't blow me out.
Yeah, I've got a ranged spell here.
Yeah, be friendly. I'm your friendly neighborhood cleric.
That's fine. You can throw a bomb if you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a bomb. Fuck it.
Iron Hammer's gonna look up. Kill me, you son of a bitch.
Go ahead.
He's been trying all day.
I'm gonna reach in my pack, pull out this
Life
this
is
fucking
suffering.
bomb, and I'm just gonna yeet it at the monster.
All right. Do you have any stats for that?
No.
Okay.
If I had to guess, it'd be a DC saving throw. If they fail, because it's the same way for my bombs. They take half damage.
So yeah, that's a dexterity saving throw, Iron Hammer.
Well, what's the radius of the bomb?
Like we could use the same one that's for mine. I think it's a 10 feet.
So if I hit this monster in the head, you said it's about 10 foot tall.
If you throw it behind him, you can
Or
probably
throw it
dismiss him.
behind him.
Yeah, if you want to roll me a strength, we can see how well you can throw it.
See how well I can aim it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be the attack roll, wouldn't it? If you're aiming it at the.
Yeah, if I'm aiming at the monster,
Yeah.
should I roll the hit?
Because generally speaking, like if you use a spell like Fireball that has a radius, you roll to hit, and then you can aim it wherever you want, usually. But then again, for this one, do you have to roll the hit for this? Because it just says you throw the bomb somewhere,
Yeah, and there's
and
a
then
DC.
anything within 5 feet has to make the saving throw. So I don't know. I guess it's
You can
whatever
make
you
a-
want to do, Derek.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna leave it up to Jesse. I'm gonna say, Jesse, you either throw it and. Why are you laughing?
I'm gonna.
Yeah, Jesse, you can either roll an attack to try to aim this thing, or we can just have Iron Hammer and this thing both roll saving throws. It's up to you.
How confident are you in your saving throw there, Iron Hammer?
With all
Well,
those great
I
rolls.
already rolled one because I thought that's what we were doing. And I'm pretty confident in it, but I can roll again.
Well, I throw it regardless, so I'm going to aim it, and if I miss, then as long as I don't roll a 1 and hit fucking Iron
I'm
Hammer, I think
not
I'm
next
good.
to you.
Yeah,
Yeah, roll me a d20 and add your dexterity.
17 plus 1 is an 18.
Yeah, you're able to direct this thing, we'll say right behind the creature. It fails its saving throw. So roll me 3d6, and you can add your dexterity to that.
6 points of damage.
You toss your like half-baked potion vial of this alchemist fire bomb thing. We'll say right behind this Yeti. It hits the ground and explodes, hitting its back, dealing 12 points of fire damage. And this thing is leaning forward even more than before. It looks like it doesn't have too much left. And now it is up to this Yeti's turn. Iron Hammer, since you're the only one near it, it's going to reach out and try to attack with its claws. That's a 19 to hit. Really, 19 doesn't hit.
No, I've got full plate and a shield.
Oh shit! Wow.
What?
Yeah,
Jesus.
I have an AC of 20.
Oh wow.
God damn.
Yeah, being stunned by these fire attacks, it's kind of thrown off and lunges at you, but completely misses. And it's back up to you then.
Okay, so for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. Actually, you said this thing's looking pretty rough, right?
Pretty rough. We'll say it's probably about halfway.
Okay, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon.
Bloodied, yeah.
So I'll cast Spiritual Weapon. I want my weapon to just be, I just want my weapon to be an anvil. Just like a ghostly anvil, like Acme style, like drop it on.
Yeah, we can go with that, sure.
Why wouldn't
Cool,
you
okay.
choose like some kind of fire weapon?
Because it doesn't change what kind of damage it does. It's just the way it looks.
It's radiant no matter what, right?
No.
No, force damage.
Oh, force.
Okay, so yeah, I'll cast spiritual weapon, and then I will use the anvil to attack it. So
Okay.
that's just a regular melee. Well, it says a melee spell attack, so I guess I add my
Yeah, you'd add your spell damage if you hit.
my spell attack bonus to that.
If you hit, that adds to your damage.
That's the damage, not the roll. I see. I thought I added to the roll. Okay, so that is a 17.
I was just saying you could have chosen to drop concentration. I wasn't thinking.
Oh, it's okay. It all worked out in the end.
Well, and it kind of works because it'll get this thing. It'll make it more difficult for him to flee if it tries to.
Right.
I had a 17, by the way. Let me add a D4. Do I need to add the D4?
No, that hits.
Okay, then I'm whatever. Okay, so then that does 1d8, I think. Where is it? 1d8 plus spellcasting on it. Okay, so that's gonna do 11 points of force damage.
Okay, this spectral anvil falls from the sky, even above the cliff, dealing 11 points of blunt force trauma to this abominable creature.
Nice.
This thing is almost down for the count, and we'll say if it's even on the ground now. It hit the thing so hard in the head.
Oh no!
It's just laid out, and it's up to Top Knot.
Does this thing look like a normal beast, or does he look like a spooky astral as we're fighting it?
Roll me survival.
I'm just gonna shoot at it. I'm gonna try to finish it off.
It's not your turn. Hold on.
Isn't it? Didn't you just drop an anvil on its head?
That was a bonus action.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Spiritual weapon's broken as hell, dude. That's only a bonus action. Anyway, my survival was a 1. So, even though I'm fighting this thing, no fucking idea what it is.
And you're like scared out of your mind. This is the scariest thing you've ever seen. It could be the astral or it could be the devil itself.
Yeah,
you have no idea.
If it was an old beast, I don't want to kill it. I was gonna wait for Felix to try and talk to it.
I'm gonna kill it.
I can't talk to it. We've tried to kill it.
Oh, that's true. All right, I'm just gonna kill it. I'll use my action. I just want to use my mace because I haven't used it yet.
If it's it's prone.
And it's already powered up and it's prone. Yeah, do I get like an advantage on my attack roll because of that?
Yeah, so it is. We were rolling before just to hit, but it's tight. It should be advantage for melee attacks.
Yep, yeah, you'll get an advantage here.
Okay, first one would be 13 plus my D4. Ooh, a 4. First roll is 17.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, cool. So that's
First
gonna do.
roll is 17.
Yeah, quite advantage, right?
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't matter because I hit anyway. Okay, what does this fancy mace even do? 1d8 plus 1d8 plus 1d6. Damn, this thing's busted.
What?
And I give it away
2d8.
for some fucking boots.
That's true. Okay, do I add I don't add proficiency to damage rolls, do I? Just my regular strength modifier.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, just regular strength.
So that would be, oh damn, my proficiency, I'm proficient in some too, actually. I get like a plus, how do okay, never mind, it doesn't matter, I'm confused. Anyway, that would be I'll figure it out after this. Strength, what is my strength? Plus 2, 14 damage.
Oh shit. Yeah, you come down on this thing, we'll say like the middle of its back. You just hear bones snapping as you just deal frigid, blunt damage to this thing. It's still alive, but it is like, it should be in a wheelchair by now.
Oh, poor guy.
Top Knot, you want to take this thing out, you sick fuck?
I do. Here's my question. So ranged attacks have disadvantage on prone enemies. But since I'm up top and he's prone and he has a larger surface area now facing me, do I still have a normal... Is it still like a normal roll for me, or how do you want me to do that?
Yeah, I'm going to give that to you since you have that height advantage.
Okay.
You have the high ground.
Yeah, you're kind of a sniper right now.
And Ian still has his thing in effect. It doesn't matter. I rolled with your thing in effect. I rolled a 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Bless lasts for a minute, so it would last 10 rounds of combat.
Oh shit! I forgot about Bless. I didn't even take it into account when I threw my bomb.
That would have been 9 points of damage. I don't know if you're going to have me do it if he does a dexterity saving throw, or if it's an automatic fail. He's prone.
I'll roll it quick.
He might roll out of the way.
He could, yeah.
Crippled.
He does have a concussion.
Does he roll with disadvantage since it's difficult terrain and he's laying down?
With a broken spine.
What did he have to beat?
13.
Yeah, both with disadvantage. It rolls out of the way, no matter what. And how much damage was it?
It would have been 9, so you can decide either 4 or 5 damage.
Okay, yeah, we'll say this thing takes 5 points of fire damage. It doesn't want to take the full hit of this thing again as he sees you lining up a shot. It's still...
Is that doubled to 10 since the other ones were doubled?
No, we'll say this one only grazes its left arm. This thing's still rampaging, but it's on his last legs.
We need to make it quick, guys, as quick as we can.
Felix?
Put this thing out of its misery, Felix.
I'm going to cast my cantrip of, so as a bonus action, I'm going to cast my cantrip of Shilagh, S-H-I-L-E-L-A-G-H.
Sharialah.
Chalet? Shalal.
Yeah. So the wood of a club or quarterstaff you're holding is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon. And the weapon's damage die becomes a D8. The weapon also becomes magical if it isn't already. The spell ends, cast it again, or let go of the weapon.
Okay.
So I have my quarterstaff. I'm going to jump off of the cliff
I fucking knew
God.
it.
and just try to fucking take this thing to hell.
And you still have bless.
And I
got
still
blessed,
have
you do.
bless.
Just like Daredevil does. All right, you'll have to first roll me an acrobatics and then a hit.
All right. So 10 plus 4 plus 1 is 15 for my acrobatics.
Oh, wait, no.
And-
Was that a saving throw? It only works for saving throws, not ability checks. Bless.
Oh.
So
okay.
you wouldn't add the D4 to that.
Okay, so 11.
Okay.
And then to hit, 13 plus 5 is 18.
Okay. Would you like to paint the picture? How do you do this?
So Felix lets out this blood-curdling scream and leaps from the cliff.
Do it right
And,
now.
you know-
I can't imagine it.
It just leaps from the cliff, and because he's wearing a robe, though, it like lifts up like over his skirt
Like Mary Poppins. Slow down.
as he descends. And I'm going to just fucking whack this fucker right in the head, like you've never seen. So it's a 1d8 plus 3 bludgeoning damage. 7 plus 3 is 10 points of damage.
Yeah, you jump off this cliff like a beautiful ballerina, cracking this thing in the skull. Almost. I mean, it's so bloodied right now. It's just gonna lay on the ground, just dying.
Does he take any damage from the fall?
I landed on the soft body.
Yeah, you almost land on its stomach. You are victorious.
But it's not dead yet.
No, it's dead. It's like it's dead. Yeah.
From where I am, can I see? Does this thing have horns or any other defining features that if we were to take it back as a trophy?
Oh yeah, you could. If somebody wants to roll, we'll say either a nature or survival check.
That's one of you guys because I'm up top. Break his fucking teeth out.
Jesus Christ. I rolled a 10 on my nature check.
We can give the teeth to Claude.
Yeah. He took Claude with him. So like when we return, he won't be there.
Or he'll run into us.
Oh,
They're heading
yeah,
toward us.
yes. and you'll have to explain, like,
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
yeah.
They have to cross the bridge before they get to us. So we'll see how they
We
answer
also have
that
to cross that bridge.
Yeah, Felix, you're able to grab. We'll say you're able to cut off both of its horns, as well as you can get a large piece of hide and a handful of Yeti teeth.
Oh, I have a hide now? Oh,
Dibs on the teeth.
I'm making a baller ass druid robe.
Dibs on the teeth. Give me some teeth.
Yeah, we can cut back to Trip now.
When we cut back, we can just cut back to all of us already on top of the cliff. That way we don't have to suffer through Ian failing 20 times.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's not my fault, dude.
Oh, man. Man, none of us took any damage on
That's not
that.
true. I took 10.
Oh, no,
I took
you
10
did.
points
You
of
did
damage.
from the wind.
Well, I'm
From the
assuming the Yeti threw like a snowball or something.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I can do everything else fine. I just can't climb a fucking rope.
So we determined whether this beast is or if this thing was a beast.
Yeah, there's no way it's a monster, right? There's no way it's just like a
Like a dog or something.
like a dog.
Was this the dog? Does the collar fit on him?
No, yeah, this thing was a monstrosity. You wouldn't have been able to tame it anyway.
No, I more so meant for like my wild shape if I could
All
turn
life
into it.
is safe.
Oh.
Does it have to be a beast?
Yes.
Has to be.
It's-
For now.
As an action, you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen.
Oh no, yeah, this thing won't work then.
Okay.
I think druids get like true polymorph or something down the road where that could be an
I don't
option
know.
if you level up high enough.
Yeah, that gives you. That's what I was thinking about before. That gives you more of a. It's more of a thing you cast on another creature, but you could do it on yourself.
Yeah. Well, and if you last 24 hours as that creature under true polymorph, you become that creature after the 24 hours pass.
So now that it's back to me, is there anywhere in the town or in the outpost that I would either be able to search for alchemist supplies, like any herbs or anything? I know it's snow here and everything, but or is there like a shop or a stall that I could buy some things from?
By the way, sir, my Perry.
Perry?
Perry. What was your name?
My name's Ptrip.
Twip. Okay. I have some supplies if you would like to take a look. What could I get you?
Just general herbs, anything that I can make a few of my potions with. I just need enough. I want to make 2 potions.
Yes, we've actually got a fire sale going on, so you can have this bundle of herbs for, let's say, 5 gold.
That's a pretty fucked up thing to say because Cirrus was just on fire.
Yeah.
That is kind of a cruel joke because he would know by now. That's kind of fucked up of him to say.
What the fuck, Perry?
What a fucking prick.
All right, yeah, I'm more than happy to purchase those wares from you. Then I'm gonna roll here for my mix ability.
Perry hands you this bundle of herbs, just a general supply for 5 gold. He'll ask, "Are you ready to head out?"
Yeah, well, while you were gone, after you handed that to me, I'm gonna spend some time to mix up the 2 potions worth of the herbs. So yeah, I'm ready to go.
We'll say after a couple minutes walk, you're now standing on the edge of that gap between land and the cave on the other side. Claude will say, "How do you guys think we should make it over? His teeth are perfect now."
So this is this the bridge puzzle, or is this like before we even get into the cave?
This is before you even get into the cave. You got to make it past this like 15-foot gap, 10 to 15 foot.
Can I also do a alchemist check to see what the other potions are, to see whether or not I know what they do?
Yeah. Are you trying to do one for everything, or is there a certain one you're checking out?
Let's do the green one.
Okay.
What do you want me to?
Oh, medicine check, and then add your proficiency. I'd say.
22.
Yeah, with that medicine check, you're able to tell that this green potion is a potion of growth.
It should be a blue potion.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, wink.
That's a great joke.
Fuck off.
However, blue is already being used.
On the opposite side, is there anything over there? Like I can see that there's a wall or something over on the other side. What else can I see on the opposing side?
A couple other sparse trees, some more ruins on the other side, similar to what's on your side. You can see the entrance to the cave. It's not super far away.
Can I ask Claude and Harry if they have any rope? Yeah, Terry.
Perry will tell you that he brought a length of rope just in case.
Are either of them proficient in like archery or stuff like that?
Claude is. His father, Gus, used to take him.
If he doesn't have anything, I'll show him my crossbow and say we could tie a rope or something to this and shoot it across and try to go over that way.
What a wonderful idea. Yeah, you can, since it's just rope, we'll say you can tie it to one of your crossbow arrows, and he can try taking a shot. Unfortunately, the first one, you can tie it fine to the back of the arrow, but it shoots out and catches a bit and just lands a couple feet ahead of you on the ground.
I'm going to reel it back in.
Okay.
Say, here you go, Claude. You can try it again.
I'll say, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but here we go.
That didn't sound like Claude.
No, it didn't.
His teeth are okay
Yeah,
now.
his teeth are fixed now, so.
Oh, no.
Because they were forcefully shoved in.
So he no longer has the underbite.
Man.
For now.
What a square. I don't like Claude anymore.
This time Claude's able to shoot an arrow with the rope attached to the other side and behind one of the broken down walls, and it'll catch, and the rope is now taut.
All right. So over here to the left, I'm gonna tell Claude to tie the other end to the tree, and we're just gonna try to mosey across.
Okay. Yeah, he's able to easily unhook it from the crossbow and tie it to the tree, and you've now got this kind of rope bridge to the other side.
Are you guys gonna like tightrope across it?
I wasn't gonna tightrope. I was gonna pretty much hang and just try to go across that way. Well, like that.
Yeah, if you want to roll an athletics.
12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty scary. You've never done anything like this before, but after a couple minutes, you kind of get a hang of how to grip it, and you can make your way to the other side.
Does Claude and Barry get across?
Unfortunately, they're having a little harder time. They both fail their first checks. They don't fall into the water, but they only get about a foot or so before their hands are just scuffed up and red. Perry will say, any advice?
You have to believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it.
I've never done that before, but okay. This time, Perry is able to even more easy than you were able to get across and makes his way to the other side of the ruins. However, Claude is having a hard time again and is about ready to give up.
Claude, you have to believe in yourself.
Yeah, come on, Claude, you can do it. And with this final chance, he's able to make it across, and as the rope kind of falls apart from constant use, but you're all able to get across.
Gotcha.
Words of encouragement really helped him.
I'm gonna pat them both on the shoulder. Say, "Good job, guys. I knew you could do it."
They'll both just give you a wide grin and shake their heads.
So yeah. Are you guys ready to head into the cave?
Yeah, let's do it. How's your vision? Do you have any enhancements? Because the other guys are just regular human.
Yeah, no, I don't have dark vision or anything, so I have a torch, so I'm going to light that.
All right, Trip, you light a torch with Claude and Perry following behind, and you enter into the cave. There is nothing in this starting room. However, you can see footprints, you'd assume from people traveling recently.
So am I able to see the walkway in front and then like a little outpost to the right, like with nothing there?
Yeah, you can make your way through. You don't notice anything in here other than some pots and pans on the ground in the room, or I guess in this dugout room after the first one, after you enter through the tunnel. You can see there's a small pathway to the left or another one to the right.
Out of character. So I take it, I don't remember. You guys never went to the right then, since that's still blocked off?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So can I see the footprints pretty much leading to the left then?
Yeah, we'll say you can track the footprints just from the snow. You can see they went to the left and then came back out.
Okay. I'm just going to continue to follow the footprints. I mean, that makes the most sense.
Okay. Weaving through these tunnels, you come out to the open hole in the ground. It's basically the entire diameter of this room. There are a couple inches around the perimeter that you can make your way across.
Do I need to make a athletics check for that?
Yes. You will all need to make athletics checks.
13.
Trip and Claude, you are both able to maneuver your way around the outside of this hole and get to the other side. However, for Perry, he's having a hard time. He's also not only fat-tongued, but also fat-footed, and gets a couple steps in, but gets scared and runs back to the other side. The guys, I don't know if I can do this one.
It's okay, Harry.
Perry.
Terry. I appreciate you helping as much as you can, but if you need to go back, you can. I know I forced this upon you.
Let me give it one more try. If not, I'll turn back around. This time,
He falls to his death.
knowing it's his last chance, he's able to slowly but surely crawl his way around the edge and make it to the other side. And once you guys turn around, what you see is a pile of bones in the middle of this room with a broken dragon statue in pieces and scattered around the bones. As you make your way through this room, you also see, standing in the corner, is another dragon statue, just watching over the room. And if you'd like, you can continue through.
Is there anything interesting about the dragon statue? Can I investigate anything? See if what it's really looking at, what it's protecting, essentially.
If you can roll an investigation.
9.
You can't make out too much from it. You're able to see the metal plaque on the side of the pedestal, but as far as it looks like, it's just a statue kind of staring out into the middle at the pile of bones.
Yeah. Okay. The broken statue is the head piece still pretty intact? Is the head pretty much shattered?
It's not shattered, but we'll say it's broken in two.
All right, I'm gonna tell the guys that we're just gonna keep moving along.
Yeah, they'll nod and follow behind.
To the fun room.
Trip with Claude and Perry following behind. You guys walk through this kind of open, cavernous door, and you step out to see a missing bridge almost. About 50 feet away on the other side, you can see an open hole with 2 dragon statues staring at you and one on your right staring out. What would you like to do?
Can I go over to where there's a missing dragon statue and just look at the platform, essentially?
Yeah, roll my investigation.
Nat 20, so 27.
Oh yeah, you can easily see that this is there's space for another dragon statue pedestal. You can tell there's even a pressure plate where this statue should be at.
Can I yell out to Claude and Ptri and tell them to come over to stand on the pedestal with me?
Yeah, they'll say sure and rush over and stand on the pedestal with you. The 3 of you are able to weigh it down a decent amount. As a roll me a perception, actually.
22.
Okay, yeah, the 3 of you stand on the space. You can feel it kind of weigh down and kind of click, and you hear the sound of stone moving against stone as this kind of prehistoric bridge starts to come out and move across the room.
Are you kidding me?
Moving very slowly, maybe a foot a second, so it's going to take about a minute.
Now, can I test a theory to have everyone get off the pedestal to see if it starts to retract?
Yeah, you all step off, and exactly as you suspected, this stone bridge starts to pull back in, and there is now a huge gap again.
Can I tell who's stronger of the two, Claude or Ptri?
Let's say the Pteris.
Can I ask Ptri if he can run back and grab the smashed dragon head?
He'll say sure. Yes, of course. Give me just a second. I'll be right back. After a minute or two, Perry will run back in with half of the dragon head and hand it to you, and he'll say, "Hey, you know what's funny? So I grabbed this, but the other statue, I didn't see it there. You saw that statue, right?"
Yes.
Huh. Well, here's the head, and I'll hand half the head to you.
Can I put the head on the pedestal, and I'm going to take out the growth potion and dump it on the head?
Oh, smart.
See, that's all we needed was a growth potion.
Yeah. Can you roll me? Let's do similar a medicine check with proficiency.
23.
Yeah. You're able to, based off your experimentation, you know you need weight for this bridge to stay. So using the right amount of growth potion, you're able to grow the size of his skull to a big enough size, about a boulder, and it's able to add enough pressure to this plate, and this stone bridge slowly comes out again. And it'll take about a minute or so for it to fully extend.
So I'm going to tell the guys to jump on the edge of the bridge, so then it just pushes us forward, so we don't really even have to walk. We're just, being cool, sliding across.
Yeah, you all can take foot on the end of the bridge. And Perry says, "Wow, look at this technology." It'll take about, like I said, a minute or two, and you're able to get to the other side of the room with the two dragon statues facing towards you.
So the bridge retracted again?
No, it's fully extended. Yeah, it's fully extended and is now just going to stay here as long as that dragon skull is weighing it down.
Until the spell runs out, if there is a...
Yeah.
Yeah, how long does that last?
In the 5th edition, it doesn't give a time frame for the potion of growth. Oh, it's 1d4 hours. There it is.
Okay, yeah, if you can roll me a d4 then.
Is that potion running out now since he's used it a couple times?
This one's pretty low.
Yeah, just one.
1 hour? Okay, yeah, so long enough for you to get across, but will most likely be gone by the time you get back. All right, Trip, you make your way out of the cave system and come out to a large, open, frozen riverbed as you see the gigantic worm underneath the ice. And you can also see a large figure laying out at the bottom of the cliff ahead of you.
Can I make out whether or not the being is alive? Like, is it moving at all? Or is it just, since time has passed, it's pretty much covered in snow, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, if you roll me a nature check.
7.
You're not able to tell how long this thing has been here, but based off the amount of snow and the blood-stained color, it's probably been at least an hour or so. You can tell the thing is dead, and its face is bloodied, but that's all you can make out.
We would have taken that grappling hook with the rope as when we left, after we got to the top.
Yeah, so just in front of you is this cliff that goes up probably 25 feet or so.
If I took its hide, this monster's laying there like skinned, right?
Right, yeah. You can make out its back is pretty bloodied too. And its horns are missing. And its teeth are missing.
So something fucked this thing up.
Something fucked this thing up.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. I'm a little bit kind of disgusted by it. Our rope was pretty much destroyed from going across, and the cliff is too steep just to pretty much free climb.
Yeah, safely. Yeah, you can see there are some footholds, but it's going to be a heck of a time to make your way up.
And so it goes up about 20 feet. Can I see anything then, like, above it? Like, would we then have to continue climbing, or is it, like, can I see whether or not, like, it's, like, flat at all?
You can make me a perception.
24.
Yeah, so similar to Top Knot, you're able to spot this dark tower kind of looming in the distance above on top of the mountain. And based off this, you're not sure how much higher up it goes, but you can tell it does flatten out since you're able to see about halfway up.
I'm going to turn around to the guys and say, if you want to continue with me on this journey, I have a potion that I mixed up that will easily be able to get across or get up there and continue moving. But if you don't want to continue with me, then you are more than welcome to go back before the skull shrinks.
Have they said anything about the dragon, or have they said anything about the tower? Do they seem to know anything about this place?
They are not able to notice the tower. They do see the giant worm dragon underneath the ice, and they're kind of in awe. Trip, how about you roll me a persuasion?
I rolled a 1, so it'd be 4, but it's still not 1.
So I'll ask you from a character perspective, would you want them to come, or would you rather them go back?
Well, from a character perspective, I mean, I don't want them to get injured at all or, be a cause of any harm to them. So I don't know what the future is going to entail. So in a way, I would almost want them to go back. Just that way, then, they don't get hurt, even though, they're going to have to try and get across the bridge and then figure out a way to get across the river cavern thing that, we took the rope.
Yeah, and with that natural one persuasion, unfortunately, it inspires them even more. They're ready to go. They're just fist pumping.
So in that case, I'm gonna pull out the let's call it a yellow potion, the second potion I sent you.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna kind of divvy it up between us, and then we're gonna fly.
Yep, the three of you take a shot of this yellow potion, and these guys are their spirits are lifted as their bodies are weightless. They're just hoo, 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 and just lifting inch by inch into the air.
What was the sound effect?
As you three are able to Peter Pan fly into the air and on top of the cliff, you're now on the mountain.
Happy thoughts.
And how long does this last for?
10 minutes.
Okay.
So, but they divvied it up between three of them. So I don't know if the potency is less.
Yeah, that's your call. It doesn't really say.
Yeah, we'll say you're able to. You took small enough shots that it's kind of worn off, but you're able to easily get on top of the mountain.
So it was almost like a jump spell, pretty much, is what we just did it.
Basically, yeah, like a halo jump kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Trip, you're still able to see this dark tower about 50 to 100 feet ahead of you. But between you and the tower, it's just blindingly white. And as you look out, we will cut back to the other three, because we kind of got to figure out what they're doing first.
It's so windy. I'm just going to keep moving forward, get into that tower.
How deep is the snow? Can you even see over top of the snow? Are you tunneling underneath?
It would be it would be almost like knee deep for you.
I got my my coat pulled up around my ears, my hat's pulled down also around my ears.
So is your hat your hat, does it glow when it's raining, or does it just alert
that's
you?
it just alerts me, and right now
Just
it's
gets wet.
not raining.
It's not raining. However, snow, it's still precipitation.
It can only tell if it's raining, unfortunately. So I can say with absolute certainty it is not raining.
Top knot, roll me a Constitution check.
Gotta keep my mouth shut. 13. Oh wait, no. 14. Plus 0. I thought it was -1, but plus 0.
All right, yeah. So with your hat on, this snow is just constantly buffeting and just sending constant pings to your brain. It's not raining. It's not raining. It's not raining. It's not raining. So you don't get a headache, but it's kind of annoying. You gave yourself schizophrenia. If whoever's in front could roll me a perception.
I'll go up front because I'm beefy.
It's the tank.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
We don't see shit.
You can all see this tower in front of you, just because it's such a different color than the snow. You also see a couple of hulking figures in the distance
Ahead of us.
Yeah, in between the buffeting snow, not directly ahead, but toward your sides.
Where's the Cardi B sound effects?
That was just that was just a gimmick for last game.
A gimmick that you used twice, I think.
Yeah.
I used it a ton of times. I thought I was using it too often. If you guys want to hear more Cardi B, that's fine.
More than once is too often.
More than none is too often.
I mean, that's what I'm playing during the entire session. So.
I don't see anything. No one's alerted me, so I'm just continuing on. My head's kind of low, and I'm just barreling forward.
All right, roll me a survival check. Everybody.
I don't want to be frozen.
Oh, motherfucker.
Survival, you said?
Survival bonus.
4.
Survival.
2 + 2.
19.
Oh, I get a +3 to survival. Oh, survival's 14.
Felix and Ironhammer, you're able to keep trudging along, moving slowly, but you can make it to, we'll say, we'll say you can make it to the trees on your left. You're about a third of the way through. Top Knot, however, you lose your balance and fall into the snow. What is your armor class?
12.
Okay. You fall, you try to catch your breath, you get back up on your feet. However, as you start moving again, a large rock whizzes by your head.
Oh, geez. I just dive down into the snow. I get real low, and I call out for my companions. Guys, I think we're under attack. Can they hear me, or are they far enough to have me?
If you guys want to roll perception.
My perception, another 14.
22.
Yeah, you're both able to make out Top Knot's voice through this roaring wind.
That high pitch, it just carries right through.
Cuts through you like a
Pierces.
fucking knife.
Pierces the soul.
Yeah, you're able to tell that he's lagging behind and having some issues.
I'm having some issues. I'm gonna load up my fire stick with another one of my projectiles.
I'll turn around and I'll pull him out of the snow. Are we walking uphill or downhill, or is it flat?
It's just kind of flat here.
They were based on the map. They were a little bit further out ahead of me, right? So he'd have to turn around and come back a couple paces to get to me.
Well, like I said, you're already back up on your feet and moving towards them.
Oh, never mind. I'll turn around.
I'm gonna look toward the direction of where that rock came from.
We could tie a rope to your ankles if you're afraid of falling.
I'm not afraid of falling. I'm afraid of getting hit. I think we're under attack.
And I'm gonna look around wildly.
Roll me investigation.
Shoot wildly into the air.
Yeah, 21.
Okay, with a 21, you're able to, you look over to your left and you see another hulking figure, this time a dark color, kind of aimed at your sights. And you swing over to the right and you can see another one up ahead to your right.
Oh, geez. We need to go.
I'm just gonna run full bore up the path in the direction we were going, straight, not left or right, just straight ahead.
All right, roll me a survival.
7.
You say we need to move, we need to get out of here. You start barreling forward again as you trip over your own feet and fall right next to your two companions.
We need to go.
Once you're on the ground, you look up again, you can see there's another figure to the far left. There are 3 total.
Oh, geez.
And they've got us
gas.
flanked.
The one has seen Top Knot. The other 2 have not been alerted.
Pop him in the eye, between the eyes. Take him out.
They're currently looking at me.
The one behind you saw you, but you have no idea where it's at right now.
Ooh, the one that I can see, the one that you said was directly ahead of us, how far away is that?
To your right, it's about 15 feet, and to your left, it's about 30 feet.
Has it bisected our route to the tower yet?
Yeah, is it in our way? Is it an obstacle?
None of them are in your way. Felix, if you can roll me a nature check.
5.
You have no idea what these things could be, but just based on your experience in the forest, you can imagine this is some kind of hunt. These things are trying to find some kind of sustenance for the day.
And we're the sustenance.
It's not blocking your path, but it's trying to find you.
I'm just gonna stand and continue sprinting as fast as I can go in the direction of the tower.
Pretty neat.
We need to go.
Probably gonna be pretty slow.
Just like hastily wiping the snow and stuff off my face to get the best view I can.
They're like following us, right? Or they're trying to hunt us.
The one behind you is. The other 2 have not seen you.
All right, can I cast Thermatagy to make the ground shake and maybe try and scare them into thinking there's like an avalanche coming or something?
Is he actually making the ground shake? Could we have an actual avalanche?
No, it says the word, well, I guess DMT, yeah. It says harmless tremors.
I can make harmful tremors though if we want an avalanche.
Yeah, but we don't want to avalanche ourselves.
So Ironhammer, you can do that. You'll just have to roll, we'll say, a performance to see if they believe it.
Also, we'll use it simultaneously. I can have 3 active effects at the same time. So I'll do the harmless tremors, and I will create a rumble of thunder, which sounds kind of like an avalanche, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I'll do those 2 things.
Can you make it stinky?
I can't make smells.
A stinky.
I can also alter the appearance of my eyes for 1 minute, so I'll just do that because why not? I want one eye to be red and one eye to be green.
Okay.
Okay, so performance check. Oh, that's pretty good. 19 without bonuses. I don't think I get any bonuses. I get a -1. 18.
Okay, yeah, no, that works. We'll say you are able to make the ground shake a bit, kind of rustling up the trees. The heavy snowfall starts to fall off the trees. You can see just a glimmer of green from these the few trees in your way. A thunderous roar starts to echo throughout the field, similar to the footsteps of the Yeti, as these three hulking figures kind of turn and start to rush away, try to get further down the cliff.
There's something even bigger. What was that noise?
Say avalanche, run.
I'm gonna attempt to run even faster, but I was trying to sprint before.
All right, now, all three of you, can you roll me survival checks again?
Oh, jeez. Natural one.
11.
Jesus. Survival is 15.
All right, we will say Felix and Ironhammer, you both are able to make your way down. You guys are able to make your way to the last line of trees, and in front of you is this large, dark, ruined tower that Top Knot saw earlier. However, Top Knot, you eat shit again and are still stuck in that same spot, just falling further and further into the snow.
Can I determine whether these beasts can see us or if they're still actively looking for us? 19.
You can tell now they are far away. You can still see because they're so large, but you can tell that they have turned and ran. You are safe for now. You two can see this dark tower as Top Knot is face first in the snow.
What a way to end.
As Scarlet or Trip is entering the snow squall from the other side.
Correct.
Man, okay. Gonna be coming to a head here shortly, unless you guys get hunted.
I'm gonna give you some head.
Ooh.
All right, we're done here. All right.
No way. Never mind.